Hey guys, welcome to the reading for today. We're going to see what is the message right now for you. This could be past, present, or future, okay? You're going to know best how it resonates, where it fits on the timeline for you. So let's just jump right in and see what is going on today. What's important in spirit? What does the collective need to know? Let's see. We have the World and the Emperor coming out first. The Magician and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And the Devil at the bottom. Okay, this feels like there's an Emperor here that has completed some sort of a cycle or learned a lesson. A big lesson, okay? And it has to do with some sort of mastery. Or not magic, but manifestation, okay? Or being the magician, or learning your own power, okay? Because the Eight of Pentacles is in reverse. Maybe if you're the Emperor, maybe you felt like something wasn't working. Like your powers weren't working in some sort of way, or there was something that you hadn't mastered yet, but you did. You learned a big lesson, or something is complete. You've mastered a lesson. Something that wasn't working before, and now you're the magician. Cool, okay. Let's see what this is about. Why is the World here? Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse is giving me a blockage, like something that was blocking your full powers from working in some sort of way. Okay, why is the World here? The Magician! That's so cool. Did you see how that one flipped out too? That card wanted to come out, okay? The Magician. Yeah, something about your manifestations, or even like transmutation, alchemy, something even about physics maybe, okay? Understanding that magic is not just magic. Magic is physics. It's science. Cool. So there's something you've mastered here. A lesson you've learned. The Eight of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, something that was like tied up or bound or in some sort of way. And I feel like it has to do with someone's powers. Like your power of manifestation. But the Eight of Swords can even be like a self-limiting belief, or something that you feel like keeps you mentally trapped in a way. Like you're not able to see it any other way, okay? Like, well, in the classic cards, this person has a blindfold over their eyes as well. I mean, he kind of does, but you can't see it so well. And it's that energy of I can't see, I can't think, I feel stuck, I feel trapped, I'm stuck in my head. I feel bound in some sort of way, okay? But that is even giving me like when you tell yourself you can't do it, okay? Or like, let's say this is somebody that's leaning more into their spiritual gifts or their psychic powers. This is like telling yourself that you don't have the gift. So you don't try and test it out because you're like, oh, I don't have that gift. But I feel like you were just telling yourself that you actually do have it. The only reason it wasn't working is because you weren't leaning into it. Okay, so tell me more about the Emperor. The Emperor had a choice. The Ten of Cups. Choosing the Ten of Cups. Or family. Or something about like maybe soul family. The Eight of Wands. No, this with the 2 and the 10, this is giving me telepathy. This is giving me psychic telepathy, okay? The Four of Swords, yeah. Thinking in the mind, using your mind as a weapon, not as a weapon, but like using your mind as a power source. Okay. Psychic energy. Tell me more about the Magician, please. The Knight of Cups. The Queen of Cups in reverse and Death. Okay, Scorpio energy here. This has to do with a permanent ending. With a Queen of Cups in reverse and a Knight of Cups. Now, I find this interesting because the Queen of Cups in reverse is somebody who does not listen to their intuition. They might have it, but they don't tap into that side of their emotions. And anything to do with using a psychic gift, right, is also closely tied in with your emotions or being connected to your emotions, right? Because that's how you feel energy, is you feel the emotion behind the energy. So what's the Eight of Pentacles reverse? The Seven of Cups in reverse, no longer confused. The Six of Cups, past, a relationship. What's this? Justice and the Six of Swords. No longer confused about something in the past here. Justice, karmic justice, balance, a reflection. Why something wasn't working. Or you might have thought something wasn't working because you didn't realize that you also had psychic powers, okay? It's kind of, this is giving me something in the past. Let's see, tell me more about the World. The Star. Yeah, this is leaning into that energy of I am gifted. I have this gift. I am also special or unique in this way, okay? You have an ability. You have this potential, this ability to heal people, okay, to connect. You're connected to the other side. And it seems like that's now why your powers are coming through a lot stronger, is because you're accepting the gift, right? Something about you telling yourself that you don't, or you didn't see it, or you're not gifted in this way. The Lovers, yeah, it goes both ways, okay? Or there's a connection here that goes both ways. And this has to do with the Ten of Wands, Devil, Queen of Wands. This has to do with a Queen of Wands who's jealous, obsessive, controlling, toxic, feeling extremely burdened here. A heavy burden, a heavy weight. This is like someone that is going back to past memories and asking themselves, was that my energy or was that someone else's energy? Right? It's like a sudden epiphany that you might have been tapping into other people's energies, but you didn't realize it at the time because you didn't believe that you could do this or you have the gift. That's what this is giving me here. Tell me more about this Eight of Swords. The Truth. Dog. Loyalty. Loyalty. Mice. Friends. Or a group of people here. Being loyal to a group of people. Being loyal to friends. What's that about? Multiple options, decisions, unconventional string along. Multiple options or multiple energies. Photographs. Looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia. Why do I feel like this has to do with you looking at the past or remembering back to some things The Grim Reaper. Is this about multiple energies, or is this about something ending here? A relationship ending, even though I'm not getting that at all. A King of Cups. The Nine of Wands. Something about a King of Cups and a protective energy. Going from the 9 to the 5. Wait a minute, what is this about? This is a bit all over the place. It has to do with a King of Pentacles receiving something and the truth. Realizing some sort of truth here now that a King of Pentacles has received something. Somebody has gone from the 9 of Pentacles to the 5. So they've gone from some sort of abundance, success, independence to lack, poverty, debt. The truth about a King of Pentacles receiving something or paying for something. What is that about? A main female. In despair about somebody that's greedy, somebody being in despair, a greedy person, a shallow, vain, materialistic person in despair over a main female, or somebody in despair over their finances, a false person, and a death. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you're realizing that you picked up on someone else's energy, but at the time you didn't realize that's what it was. Is that what this is about? Something about a death maybe? Or something feeling extremely heavy, hard, like a big burden is on someone, like it's too much to take, some sort of despair. Yeah, the truth, clarity, truth, and revelation. So you're having some sort of an epiphany here. Okay, and I feel like it's connected to your psychic powers. Seduction. Yeah, I feel like this is a second time that you felt someone else's energy. Something about seduction, hooking up, temptation. Somebody talking to a friend. Picking up something about talking to a friend. About some sort of hooking up, flirting, dating, temptation. But you hadn't had the transformation yet, or you hadn't changed mind in reverse? Huh. Couldn't change someone's mind. Tell me more about the Emperor. The Emperor, the Clover, the Circus. The Circus. And something not being cut off here. What is this with the 8 of Wands? Something coming quickly, a choice that somebody made. A telepathic moment. Or maybe you tried it. I don't know. Maybe you tried to have a telepathic moment with someone and you realized it worked. Okay. High Priestess. Exactly. Exactly. It worked. Okay. And maybe somebody around you even picked up on the fact that you were trying to telepathically communicate with them. Okay. High Priestess. Yeah. The Five of Wands and the Nine of Wands in reverse. Something about feeling unprotected, going into a fight, going into a battle, feeling unsafe, unprotected. Yeah, so maybe you wanted to give someone a heads up about something, okay? That you were about to go into battle in some sort of way. The Emperor is like trying to let someone know something, okay? It's giving me telepathy. The King of Swords, that something is coming up with a King of Swords. The Chariot in reverse, something not moving forward. Somebody's feeling defeated. They can't move forward on something. Losing control. With a great fortune. A main male. This has to do with a main male and a great fortune. Yeah, something about money or lack. All right, tell me more about why this is important today, the Magician. Because of a Queen of Swords. Because of a message that was sent, and I feel like it was mentally, okay? Yeah, something about feeling unprotected, the Nine of Wands in reverse. Or something about putting down a boundary, like if there was a boundary up, some sort of a communication about a boundary being up, or about someone feeling unprotected maybe, or unsafe in a way. What's that about? A mirror. Someone did some sort of introspection here, mirroring each other. When it comes to breaking something off, the silent treatment, cutting something off, feeling cut off. Yeah, I don't know. So your energy could have felt cut off to someone all of a sudden. Like all of a sudden there was like a wall up or something like that. Like all of a sudden someone couldn't tap into your energy anymore, okay? Or feel the energy anymore. It was like the wall went back up. Yeah, soulmate connection, okay. An agreement. A sudden change, shocking news, an epiphany. Yeah, it's like talking, what somebody said or what you said, okay? What you said or what someone else said, I'm not sure. But something about what you said, and I love call. I feel like this is like trying to send someone a telepathic communication. Not to worry about something, okay? Not to be worried. This is what's going on. Just want to let you know. Don't worry. Everything's fine. I got it covered. Just don't want you to worry about it. Okay, something could have come through like that, all right? And it could have had something to do with like some sort of an energy where all of a sudden a wall went up. Or there was like a veil all of a sudden, okay? Or a feeling of disconnect all of a sudden. Yeah. Okay, something was definitely mastered here. Or something was definitely, it feels like understood, or, what else? The King of Cups. Something about tapping into emotion, or something you felt. The Ten of Pentacles. It could be something that you felt all of a sudden. like an emotion that you've connected to. The Page of Cups and the Nine of Swords. Yeah, anxiety, fear, stress, worrying. Or it's like maybe you thought somebody would worry or overthink, so you wanted to tell them not to worry. It feels like that, right? Maybe a message came through for you or for someone else. Don't worry. That's this. Don't worry. Everything's fine. Just want to let you know this is what's going to happen. I'm not cutting you off. Don't overthink this. Yeah, the message was received, okay? I feel the message was received. It's especially this. It's like the energy of like, whatever's going on, it's just the circus. Nothing is cut off. Don't worry. Don't overthink. Okay? You can trust me. You know, it's like that. The Knight of Pentacles. Yes, here's the plan. The Page of Wands. The message about the plan. It's like the High Priestess. Exactly. So you could have wanted to let someone, this is like giving someone a heads up, okay? Wanting to let someone know what's about to happen so that they don't worry, so they don't get scared, so they don't overthink, so they don't, you know, it's like, remember, everything's fine. I don't know if someone needed a confirmation. If you sent this message out to someone, try to give them like a telepathic communication, okay? Not to worry, that you're here, that everything's fine. It's just a game. It's just, it was received, okay? The person definitely received the message. All right. And I feel like there, you know, somebody must have been really touched by the fact that you even sent this out in the first place, right? Comforting. It feels comforting. It feels like comfort. Someone trying to comfort someone. So yeah, especially if like in the past somebody felt a bit unsafe, like something transpired where someone felt unsafe. This is, it's really sweet, actually. It's like wanting to let someone know that everything's fine. Don't worry. You're safe. You're protected. Okay. Right. So what's the Eight of Pentacles reverse? The Hermit in reverse. So something wasn't working because somebody wasn't going within. The Hierophant. The Two of Swords. Why is this giving me religion? Two of Swords. Somebody's mind mentally blocked because of religion? Religion? Why is that here? King of Wands at the bottom. Why is that giving me religion? Or maybe somebody didn't believe in something, or the Four of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles. Something about a home, a property, stability, someone's money, independence, finances, lack, poverty. Or is this about someone going behind the veil? The Devil. And Justice. The Devil, Justice, and Hierophant. Yeah, I mean, they're all in the upright, the cards, but it's definitely giving me some level of corruption, or there's some sort of an entity inside of an institution where they're not supposed to be. Okay, the Devil is walking among Justice and the Hierophant. That's like the law, the courts, upholding tradition, upholding laws and organizations, right? But the Devil. Temperance in reverse. Oh, that is way too many. Okay, some sort of a choice that someone made. The Eight of Cups and the Knight of Swords. A a communication. I feel like this Eight of Cups is about the moon energy, like somebody going into the moon, going into the night, going into the veil, like they're in a veil. They're being covered by the moon energy, not by the moonlight, by the moon energy. You know, they're in the dark. They can't be seen. You know, a communication about that. Yeah, so this is like the other person, right? The person that you wanted to telepathically communicate with, all right? Somebody could have come in with communication about a feeling of disconnect. It was the emotional disconnect of something where it was felt energetically that something had been like, it wasn't cut, it was farther away. It's like where an energetic presence felt next to someone, it almost felt like it was in the next room, like it was behind a wall all of a sudden, farther away. Okay, so somebody could have gotten a bit like anxious about that feeling because it's like, wait a minute, your energy was right here, but now it feels so far away. Like, what happened? Where did it go? Why are you covered all of a sudden again? Okay, or why is the wall up again? So this is like you're in the other room now and you're like trying to talk through the wall. Like, don't worry, I'm still here. Don't worry, everything's fine, okay? I just want to let you know, don't worry about it. Yeah, so again, the message was received, okay? Okay, anything else about this before I close the reading? Strength. The Seven of Swords. Yeah, honestly, the Seven of Swords is not even giving me a bad thing. It's actually like the Emperor. If you're the Emperor in this situation, your greatest strength is the fact that you are in the moon. That is your greatest strength because nobody can see you. Okay, you can do things strategically, act strategically, do things in a deceptive way, yes, but it's not giving me the negative connotation of deceit. It's more like, right now it's your biggest strength, that you're behind the wall in the other room and nobody can see where you are and what you're doing in there, okay? You know, it's a strength right now. It's your greatest strength. And I feel like you know that as well, and that's why you're using it and utilizing it, right? But there's like a certain person that you don't want to feel like, you don't want to worry them. You're like, look, it's just part of the game. It's just part of the circus, okay? I'm not cutting you off. I'm still here. Don't worry. Death. Ooh, why is death here? The King of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, okay, so this has to do with the King of Swords and some sort of financial news or a seed being planted here with a death, with a permanent ending. The Eight of Wands, that is giving me telepathic communication. Eight of Wands, some sort of quick moving energy. The Eight of Cups, and then feeling cut off. Or the I feel like first somebody felt cut off. That came first. First somebody was like, wait a minute. What happened to collective's energy? Why does it feel so far away? Why does it feel so like, how should I explain this? Again, like if it's right next to you and you can feel it very vividly, it's like all of a sudden it feels very like baseline, okay? That came first, I feel. And then somebody was like, oh no, you're getting anxious. Well, not anxious. It's not like anxiety as much as it's like, what happened? You know, it's like, what happened? Wait a minute, what happened? Because of the shift in the energy. Doing something alone, the Nine of Cups. Having to put up a blockage because you're doing something alone. The Queen of Cups. Yeah, something here is necessary though. Something has to be done alone. So there has to be a blockage up. Or it could also be that there's like, that it wasn't you, if you're the Emperor, you per se, that put up a blockage, but there's definitely something that is like a jammer. Okay? Because sometimes even spirits can work as like jammers, like, you know, however the tech guys do the jammer things, you know, with the signals. That's what I mean, okay? Like a jammer was put in again, okay? For good reason, though. So, okay, closing words here for this one. The Empress and the Three of Cups. It has to do with an Empress and some sort of people here. Queen of Swords in reverse, Three of Wands in reverse. So it's almost like not being able to see the future. Not knowing the truth. Not wanting people to know the truth. Not wanting people to know what's coming in the future. Yeah. That could have been the jammer that was put in, okay? So that somebody doesn't find out the truth about something. Yeah, because right now this deceit or this moving in the shadows, okay? That's your biggest strength. So somebody can't see into the future right now, or somebody can't know what's coming. Somebody can't figure out the truth about something. Somebody does not know what's going to happen. Yeah, so that's like if you're trying to send someone a telepathic message, then all they're going to get on the other, all that's going to come through for them is the message of comfort or reassurance or don't worry about this or I'm still here, okay? But not what you're doing, what you're planning, what you're up to, what's happening, what is the plan, what is the move, nothing. None of that is going to come through, nothing. It's just the reassurance, okay? Healthy choices. Making healthy choices in love and in life, okay? Healthy choices. The choice to block someone out. Yeah, I feel like if you made the choice to block someone off, or not block someone specifically, but maybe just block out generally everyone, okay? Or just hide your energy, cloak yourself. There's a cloak on you right now. And it's because it's the healthiest choice, okay? It's the best choice moving forward. Love. There's too many and they're all stuck together, but I'll take love, okay? I'll take that one. Love. Girl talk. Wanting to tell somebody something. Wanting to tell someone something. Yeah, overthinking. Exactly. It's like, just in case you start overthinking, remember, okay? Remember, I love you. That's this, okay? It's actually very sweet, right? It's very sweet. Feels like someone is thinking about you, okay? Or you are thinking about someone. Just in case you start overthinking, remember. Everything's fine. I am here for you. It's actually very sweet that somebody takes time out of their day to telepathically communicate this, right? That is very sweet. Aw. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to leave it at that. I hope this helps, guys, okay? Thanks for watching. Until next time, bye.